everybody, I'm Zora Creations, and this is my mascot. This is Zora, obviously, and this is a custom collection video of all my OCs and such. So, yeah. So this is Zora, she's got a birthmark there. The birthmarks are a bit complicated, I guess. But a lot of my customs have them. They're all a part of some made-up series in my head. So yeah, they're just little marks to represent, like, elements, powers, you know, that sort of thing. Zora here is magic, so that's what her birthmark represents. Also, I'm going to be doing most of these customs in pairs or groups, because some of them are like that. And also, I just have a lot of them, so it would just be easier for me to get through them. Anyways, this is Koa. His birthmark on his back represents protection. And he's got yarn hair, which I plan to trade out for some actual sculpted hair to match his front hair. So yeah, that is Koa, Zora's love interest. These are not my designs, these were made by my friend Amaterasu. They made these two designs, which are their OC, Ama, and then their husband slash boyfriend OC or whatever, Tsukuyomi, I believe. And Ama's birthmark represents energy, and Tsukuyomi's represents spirit. Like, think of like Spirit World from Avatar, kind of like that sort of thing. But yes, most of these designs are mine, some of them were made by my friend, so I will just clarify for you guys which ones are which, so you don't get confused. Now, if you came from my Gacha channel, you'll probably recognize who some of these characters are, so if you do, that's great. So this is Raven. Raven's actually a crow. Don't ask me why her parents named her that, I don't even know. Anyways, her birthmark is on her foot there. It's a little heart, and it represents feeling. And this is Jackson. He has a little knowledge key on his chest, and that obviously represents knowledge. So yeah, I originally was going to call them protectors of blank, but it doesn't actually work out because Koa's is protector of protection, so I need to figure something else out. But yeah. Now these two aren't a part of that made-up series. These are just two customs I really don't know why I made, or I don't understand them very much. Yet I made them anyways. Oh, sorry. Well, shoot. These two are customs that I made, but I don't really understand myself why I made them. But they're both kind of plant-based, so I just put them in the same group, I guess. This one is a bee with a Venus flytrap tail and some branch antlers. And I kind of hate this one. This one's kind of really ugly. I do like the Venus flytrap tail, but I feel like I could have just done better on this custom. I felt like I was kind of lazy with this one. And this other one, I think he's just kind of a statue. I don't really know what he is. I don't know what I was doing with this one. But it's a peacock with roses and vines, and I guess he's just kind of a statue. I don't know. I don't know why I made him. I just wanted to. He's weird, I guess. And these are my alien customs. This one is Orbit, because I'm making my own species of aliens, different types, different kinds, you know. I'm not really sure what to call them yet. But I know they're aliens, because that's what I meant for them to be. But this is Orbit. This here is Zeta. And she was kind of part of an experiment where she had debris launched into her face, and she kind of just ended up with this. All this right here was from an old remote control that would not work, so I just kind of broke it up and used it in a custom. It's really weird, but I think it fits her. And then this girl, she does not have a name yet, but she glows in the dark, and she has two irises, two pupils, you know, that sort of thing, two eyes, just in general. I think she's really neat, she's very cool, and this is one of my more recent ones. I've got a bunch of works in progress, but I've been playing too many games. But anyways, she does glow under UV light. So yeah, I think she's pretty neat. These two customs are also pretty weird. This is a android cat with the face cut out and with a brain inside. It does move, it just doesn't want to at the moment. Know-it-all isn't really an alien. I don't know what know-it-all is. I just said know-it-all is an android. But yeah, her name is Know-it-all, because why not? And this is Toadstool. He's just kind of like based on like frogs that have, but I believe it was just one frog that had mushrooms growing out of it, but like animals that have like mushrooms growing on them, and so that's kind of what I did. So like the inspiration was kind of like from Paris or Parasect, you know? And I think he's very cool. He's very weird, but very cool. Okay, actually getting into more of the elements. These two are the time twins. This is Charlotte and this is Eloise. They both have their birthmarks there, but they're what their twin has on their accessory. Just a little detail I wanted to put in there. So yeah, her clock looks like this, but her birthmark matches up to that. So yeah. Not my favorite customs of all time. They're very simple, but I think they are okay. They work for what they are, you know? This was supposed to be a cuckoo clock hat, but you can't really tell that it's a cuckoo clock hat. Maybe I should redo it to make it actually look like that, but otherwise, yeah. These are ice elements. Well, Snowdrop here is the ice element, but this is her apprentice Himalaya. So yeah, some of these elements do have apprentices with them. Not all of them, but some of them. So yeah, this is Snowdrop, the ice element. She's kind of an Arctic fox mixed with like a fennec fox, I guess. So yeah. And then Himalaya is like a reindeer sheep thingy. I don't know, but I'm pretty sure I know female reindeer have antlers, so she's probably more of a reindeer than anything a reindeer sheep. These are the water elements. This is Aqua, I know, basic name. And she has a ring on her paw because she is married to my fire element Ash. You'll see him later on, but that's Aqua. And this here is her apprentice Tsunami. She is a siren. I think kind of her thing is she was a pirate, is a pirate. I don't really know. We're still trying to figure out her identity. All we know is she's a siren and she has the scar over her eye. These two really don't go hand in hand with each other, just to let you know. But this is Atlas. He's a prince of sharks. So he's just I believe I made him a blue shark? I'm not sure what kind of shark he is. He's just a shark. I know the tails aren't the greatest. They're made out of hot glue. I was just experimenting, so yeah, that's how him and Tsunami were both born. This here is Savannah, and I think you can guess that she is the poison element. So yeah, a lot of makeup. She's pretty much a fashionista. She loves fashion and all that, so yeah. And then her scorpion tail. This actually used to be a spider. These two are pretty weird. They're not any of my favorites. I just kind of made them to make them, I guess. So this is Luca. He has markings all over and he's half blue, half red, hence the purple on the head. I believe that was mixed with both of these colors. To be honest, he's kind of ugly. He's pretty ugly. I might just scrap him entirely and make him into something else. And this is Wick. I don't know what his deal is. I don't know what he is. I think he was just an experimental custom because I tore this little thing out of a toy and he lights up. It lights up green, but you have to press really hard on it. So yeah, he was just kind of an experimental custom, so he's not the greatest. Since we're getting closer to certain holidays, these are my seasonal fairies. I made these seasonal fairies around the seasons they are actually based on. This is Sunshine Coco. She was actually in Delightful's, it was a summer playlist, and I entered this little cutie into it, and I loved seeing her in it. It was amazing. I was so ecstatic. But yeah, this is Sunshine Coco, and she is based on summer. So, you know, things like tropical flowers. Her collar fur is kind of based on a pineapple, palm leaf wings. So yeah, I think she's very cute. I love her. This is Hazel Red. She is based on fall, autumn, that sort of thing. All things, you know, fall themed and whatnot. So like leaves, you know, acorns, that sort of thing. So yeah, that's what she's based on. And I think she turned out okay. She's not the best, but you know what? She works. This is Bloom Wildheart. She is based on spring. So she has rainbows, you know, just summer, not summer colors, spring colors. I think she's really cute. I think she turned out great. Her wings, I love her wings. They're beautiful. Sure, a lot of my customs are really old, but I still keep them anyways, because I'm too lazy to change them up any. But yeah, that is Bloom Wildheart. And finally, this is Holly Joy. She is based on winter, Christmas, that sort of thing. So all your winter colors, so white, green, red, gold, silver. She lost some of her glitter sparkles on her wings. I gotta put those back because I still have that glitter. But yeah, that is Holly Joy. I think I'm gonna have to start doing these in groups of 3 or 4 just to get it through. But anyways, these 3 are a pair. So this is Eevee, not spelled like the Pokemon, but E-V-I-E, like that. So yeah, she is a demon. So I think she turned out really good. She's very cute, very adorable. I love her. This is Damien. He's also a demon. I love him. He's kind of a jerk at times, but you know what? He's pretty, so he gets off the hook most of the time. But yeah, that is Damien. And this is Suna. Just a emo dude. Just the emo kind of grudge style. I believe I also made him albino too. So that's what he looks like. I think he's my favorite. Him and Damien. Eevee, I'm sorry, baby, but these two just look better. As I say, Damien's not on screen. But yeah, I think he's really cool. All 3 of these are also by my friend Amaterasu. These are just some really old designs of theirs. I don't know if they remember them or not. This is Ashley. You can barely see her eyes because they're such a light green. I used Nungyo soft pastels on this thing, but it didn't go so well. So that's Ashley. This is Alask, a 3-tailed wolf with horse feet in the front. I don't know what's up with that. That was Alma's idea. I didn't participate in this design whatsoever. I participated in none of these designs. These are all theirs. So yeah. And then this is Sweet Cakes. They were supposed to have wings, but she did not get them because the head was too big, so I couldn't fit them in. But yeah, this is Sweet Cakes. So these, sorry. These 2 right here go hand in hand, but this one does not, so just keep that in mind. This is Sebastian. He is the telekinesis element. He is a seahorse with 3 tails. Don't ask me why, he just has them. That's his birthmark right there. He needs some help. His coding is just going bad and he just needs help. This is his apprentice, Captain. Oddly enough, Captain is older than him, but he's still his apprentice. So yeah, he has a patch over his eye. He was just kind of I believe I made him a pirate because why not? So yeah. He used to be one of those old like yellow cats that have the tongue that stick out, but I covered the mouth. So yeah, that's Captain. And this is Zoe. She is the teleportation element. So her birthmark's right there. It's a little portal. She's got little rings all over her. So, teleportation. So these four are kind of just the earthy elements. So this is the actual earth element. This is Sage. He has a little mountain on his leg there. He's a little bunny and he is the earth element. This is Roxanne. She's the rock element. I didn't paint a birthmark because I didn't want to try and do that with a crystal or gem or whatever. Maybe I should, but I didn't. But yeah, she is rock. This is Leon. He's falling over. No, he's metal. He wears armor and rings all the time. His little birthmark is right there. His armor does come off, so the hat comes off too. So you can disassemble him. Not his head though, please. But that is Leon, the metal element. And this is Duggar. He is the ground element. Where's his birthmark? It's a little bone. I don't know what happened to his hands there, but I think he got dropped in paint and they're just kind of like that now. I'll have to fix them. But this is Duggar, the ground element. Okay, so that's not all my LPS customs, but we're almost hitting 17 minutes here, and I don't want this video to be any longer than it has to be, so I'm gonna end it here, and I will make a part 2 of the rest of the customs. So thank you so much for watching, and goodbye. Have a good day, night, or afternoon, and I'll see you later.